Live at 4. Let's look at the store. And I guess first things first, I guess we're going to talk about Cosmic Crucible. I did play in the playtest. I don't want to talk too much crap about it because I just want to give my brief overview, and I'll probably make a separate video. But as one, I feel like they copied Galaxy of Heroes homework and it turned out worse somehow. They copied a game mode, and I don't feel like they made it their own or special or even better. I do like very much that it is efficiency based instead of time based. I do think, however, catch this, this is kind of sad, it will probably be my favorite game mode when it comes out. So this is my take right here. Is I don't think it's going to take a lot of time analyzing and going every single detail of the game mode. Probably it's all going to get changed. So like if you went and analyzed somebody's video on it and you memorized all the facts of it, it probably will change by the time it comes out. All you need to know is a single player war is all it really is. And it probably my favorite game mode when it comes out. But I do think that Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes players are going to be a little bit disappointed. But anybody that didn't play Galaxy of Heroes will probably go, oh, that's pretty cool. And I do like the rules and the room bonuses. That was pretty cool. One of the things that kind of annoyed me is that you could see all 6 rooms and you could plan all of your attacks out. That was largely uneventful. And then also the thing that's a little bit different is like day 1, you set up your defense. Then day 2, you go into battle. But during day 2, you can change your defense for day 3. But the problem with that is typically like in Galaxy of Heroes, you get to see who your opponent is first. And then based on seeing what your opponent's roster are, then you can strategize and set defense in a different way. Well, they didn't do that. All the rooms are exposed from the beginning. So you can plan your attacks out. There's no hidden rooms. Like I think that, the thing is a lot of these little tiny things that I like, criticisms that I have about it probably could get changed before it comes out anyways. And then they also have this really strange efficiency system, which I'm not sure how that's going to play out. But like when you attack a room, the max amount of points you can get is 265, and 30 of those points come from like this pool of how efficient you are. Once you take one turn, you lose a point. So every turn you take, you lose a point. So teams that like take a long time, you lose points. So typically what I found is that like 250 points is a good score. If you don't clear it on the first attack, then you lose 20 points. And so like a bad score would be like 210. And I want to talk about this a little bit more, but I think Dormammu is going to be bonkers good. And I just want to see how it turns out. I want to reserve, like, for example, this room, this whole background right here didn't even work in the playtest. So I feel like it was completely beta, and it's like really hard to get into like the super little minuscule details of the game mode because I think it's largely unfinished and a lot of the details will change by the time it comes out. But sad to say, I think it's probably going to be my favorite game mode, but I don't think I definitely was not, it didn't move me the same way that Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Grand Arena by any means. It just seemed, I was kind of underwhelmed and largely unimpressed, but maybe it's because it's a beta and it's not finished or anything like that. But I do think Dormammu is going to be amazing. And I just want to say that someone made a post about Dormammu. I'm going to talk about that in here. Also, Morbius Event. I missed this in Friday's video. Oh, this is going to be a disaster. Power cores. Dude, if this is another stingy milestone event where they barely give enough shards, if the event is not completable, free to play, and literally the only way to finish it is by spending power cores, I'm going to call it garbage. Right now, based on the trend on characters, like we're going back to like Magic and then Echo and then Scarlet Spider. They've been super stingy, and I hope they don't pull that garbage with Morbius. But the data mine says spending power cores kind of makes me feel like, boy, they've just been so, it feels almost desperate at this point. Suggestion for reduction in screen time. I very much like this post. I want to talk about it because there's some really frustrating things in this game. And I thought this post overall kind of echoes my feeling about, there's certain game modes that are low quality screen time. Blitz is mindless. RTA is garbage. Gamma raids are a complete waste of time. And I think that they need to take that into account because I do think I'm going to like this Cosmic Crucible mode. I like the room bonuses. I like the theory crafting. I like that None of the war bonuses apply or the arena bonuses apply. It just seems like it's going to be more fun. I also very much like Tower, right? And I don't think it's going to be that time consuming. It's only going to be 6 attacks. So 6 attacks is nothing. It's really quick, and you only have to do that for 3 days. So it was really fast. I don't think it's going to be time consuming at all. Not like Tower or Alliance War. With Cosmic Crucible coming in Scourge events and Avengers Tower being repeating events, we need significant reduction in screen time. I agree, from other game modes. Some changes could be made. Restrict blitz to older characters and don't run events that require you to blitz. Basically, make it a catch-up mechanic for newer players to get charged for old characters. Fine. Remove RTA from daily objectives altogether. Yes. Actually, they asked me for some feedback, and that was something that I put in my feedback to them on, like, quality of life. Just scrap that from the daily. Let's face it. Nobody likes RTA. That's not true. Some people probably do. I don't. Remove battle sims for raids so that we can auto the raids. We know we can win easily. Raids potentially take most of the time in the game right now and are repetitive and boring. Specifically the Greek raids, right? The Greek raids, I can beat it. I know I can beat. I've been beating it for like a year. It's not hard. It's time consuming. Why can't we sim it? They showed that feature in game for like 10 minutes like a year ago on accident. I know they have. It's already coded. It's already programmed. They just have to turn it on. Reduce the time spent doing needless buttons. Give the option to auto-collect rewards from the highest challenge for every day. Give an option to auto-collect rewards from daily challenges and or remove daily milestones. Fine. Also, I'll say they've done one of these things very well, and this has to do with the new web store, which we're going to look at briefly over here. One thing they do, the rewards populate instantly in game, and I do like the milestones. Of course, they did it well because they make money. They make money on it. You know, they didn't make any money on balanced PvP. That's probably why it got scrapped, even though a lot of people really liked it, but they didn't know how to make money on it. The store is almost perfect from what I can see. Of course, they had to make it. Then, Battle Pass. I want to buy the Battle Pass, but there are 3 things stopping me. Lack of teal gear, the amount of purple gear, and the fact that it isn't purchasable in the web store. Yeah, I haven't bought the Battle Pass yet because I was wondering to see if it was going to show up in the web store. If not, I'll do Amazon coins. I don't really need any purple gear, but that may be just me. And then also, so what's the use of Dormammu? A lot of people are calling, just like they did like a year ago, that like, oh, Doom is garbage. I tell you today, Doom is not garbage. And people are saying that Dormammu is going to be power crept before they even get him. And I, after playing Cosmic Crucible, I think Dormammu is going to be amazing there because like Eternals are not going to be able to counter Dormammu. Weapon like they can in Arena, right? Weapon X, which can counter Dormammu in War, is not going to be able to counter Dormammu inside of Cosmic Crucible because all those bonuses are turned off. I promise you, Dormammu, I'm calling it now. I'm just going to make a bold prediction. That your entire Cosmic Crucible could be won or lost solely if you have Dormammu or not. I'm calling it now. I think it's going to happen. Like your opponent has Dormammu and you don't, you lose. I'm calling it now that it's going to play out like that. I mean, it may not, but I'm thinking that Dormammu is going to be very important. Now, I don't have Dormammu. Only 100 people do. But I'm actually more motivated now to pursue Dormammu after playtesting Cosmic Crucible. I think he's going to be very important there. Where before I was like, I'll get him when I get him. So I don't know when it's going to be ready or what patch, but I'm in the city right now in Dark Dimension 5. I'm actually more motivated now than I was a week ago to pursue Dormammu. Anyways, I think he's going to play it like Doom. Doom is amazing today, and I think Dormammu is also going to be amazing. Maybe not in Arena, like this post says right here, but maybe I'm missing the point. Also, we're going to get into offer review. There is a offer in the store that I'm not going to buy, but I think it's worth considering, and I think it's only in the web store, and it's for $1, and you get basically a training material, which if you need training materials, I say those are worth about $1.50 a piece. And then they've got these launch party orbs, which I do like. I think those are worth $1. I'm for just, assigning them a value without digging into them. I opened up 12 of them. And I got almost 1 million gold. And I got a lot of character shards that I needed. I got Cersei, and there's lots of great characters inside these orbs. So some people might, other thing too, this is the third $1 offer in the store, which I think have been reasonable, and that will place you to get another, for a lot of people that bought the first 2 $1 offers, then they will be getting the the second milestone, which will give 3 armory 14 orbs. Those have value. The first dollar you spent, you get 3 armory 14 orbs and a gold orb. Also, I want to point out that this store, because the store is ran by Xsolla versus Google or iTunes, some people are telling me that they're getting better exchange rates than if they're using the Google Play or the iTunes. Other people are telling me that they get worse exchange rates, but please understand that this does, because it's ran by Xsolla, a different company, it does have a different exchange rates. Also, I want to point out that I still think Amazon coins is a better value than this. And frankly, I also want to just state that this is, I don't want to call it a scam, but basically what Scopely is doing by creating this entire store is they're sidestepping the charges that they pay to iTunes and the Google store, which is like 30%. 30%. And I'm pretty sure Xsolla is not charging 30%. They're probably charging, somewhere between 3 to 5% if I were to guess. This is nowhere near close to a 30% discount, but not everybody can take advantage of Amazon. Amazon's like a 20% if you do the maximum amount, but not everybody can do the Amazon coins, and it's kind of a hassle to do, and it's not available in all countries, and it's only on Android platform. So if you're on like iTunes or you're in Canada, you can't even do it. So I do think this is better, but it seems like they kind of are stingy. Like they could have given us more of a discount for doing this, given that they're basically pocketing more than 20%, somewhere between 20 and 30% by players using this because they're sidestepping the charges that iTunes and Google Play. So that's just my thoughts on that. Do what you got to do, but I do like that one offer for $1. Now let's get into the rest of the offers, which are here in game right here. This is okay. Now, if you need these items right now, I'm flushed on gold and training materials, so I'm not buying gold or training materials right now. I value these at $1.50. That's $1.50. That's $3, and I value that at $1. So it doesn't quite add up to $4. It doesn't quite add up to $5. Now, if you like these orbs more than I do, then you can do it. Some people might value them at $2, but I think they're worth about $1. But I'm not going to be buying this. Right here, teal gear is outrageous. There's no way that I'm going to be spending that kind of money on teal gear. That's not even the pieces I really need. The pieces I really need are the mini uniques. There you go, web launch party. So got 4 orbs there. I think they're worth about $1 a piece. If you think they're worth $2, then that might be worth it to you, but I'm not going to go into this. But like I said, I opened 12 of these orbs earlier today, and I almost got like 1 million gold. Plus, I got a ton of character shards. I thought that was a pretty good. I do like these orbs. I wish that the Greek raid orbs were like these orbs. They reworked the Greek raid orbs, and only one of the 3 has meaningful rewards to me. I think that was kind of trash. Let's just scroll through this. I've talked about this offer many a times right here. Cersei and Icarus are very important. Icarus is currently the best character in the game when he's paired up with Cersei. And I do think $25 for 50 character shards is not a fantastic dealer, but it's certainly better than $35, right? Do what you got to do. I'm not going to participate in this. Same thing right here. We have Scarlet Spider for $25 for 50 character shards. This also was the character that they were super stingy on the Pocket Dimension, where you could only get a limited number of them, even if you maxed it out like 120 something. So a lot of people are kind of short on this character. And depending how the 4 Horsemen and the Morgan Le Fay Scourge Pestilent event plays out, they said if you want to go on difficulty 6 or higher, so the first 5 difficulties are open to any characters, which is going to be a milestone and a leaderboard event. But difficulty 6, and so you can get more points and score higher in the leaderboards. They said the 6th and the 10th node of difficulty 6 and higher is going to require web warriors and or dark hunters. So keep that in mind, if that means anything to you. But I'm not going to be purchasing this. And same thing there goes for Ghost Spider. Do what you got to do. Again, garbage teal gear offer. I do like this orb, but it's only 1 orb and it's only 2 pieces. There's no way that that's worth $10 to me. Largely, I feel like all of their gear pricing is just outrageous. No reason to buy this when you could buy for $25 up here and get better orbs. I think the orbs here for Ghost Spider here, $25 in those 2 orbs. So they have conflicting prices. I don't think either of them are really an exceptional deal. Trash. All right, here we go. Doctor of the Dead. He is a Dark Hunter, so he will not only be on the Dark Hunter team, which is going to be a Heroes for Hire counter supposedly inside of Offense on War, but also they should help unlock Morgan Le Fay in the Scourge Pestilent event, whenever that's going to happen. I'm not even really sure. I value these orbs at $3 a piece. They do give a minimum 6, average about 9.3, and you can get a maximum of 180. Anyways, do what you got to do. I don't think that adds up to $10. I value that about $6, $7 right there. Trash. Boy, we don't have a lot of great offers here. Cyborg for Hire offer. I get what they're trying to do here, but she is a Blitz store character, so there's not a lot of value there. I think if this was $5 for 50 character shards, I could get behind this. But do what you have to do. Also, it's a defensive war team, which is kind of unfun. And I don't know how much use they have outside of defensive war. Right here, Extraordinary Energy Bundle. I do like this. If you're refreshing the campaign nodes for 50s, this is not a good deal. But if you refresh the campaign nodes for the 100s, this is actually a better deal than the 100s. I bought this in the past. I'm not buying it now. Let's move on. I value that at $3. That's super trash. All of this stuff down here is trash. All of this is garbage down here. Nothing down here is of interest. We're going to toggle over to the free-to-play account here. I just want to scroll down to the bottom to see if there's anything I missed. Nope. We're going to scroll over to the free-to-play account. I believe we're just going to look at 1 or 2 offers over here. Prepare for Nick Fury. Again, $35 for 150 of these 5 Kree minions. Kree minions will help you unlock Nick Fury. Largely, Kree minions is a trash team. They sit on the bench, blitz only team, and the reason then you get Nick Fury. And Nick Fury, I guess you can use on Secret Avengers Kestrel, but mostly he's used to unlock Omega Red. Other than that, he doesn't have a lot of value. And then let's just see if there's any other offers here we're talking about. Maybe we'll have some character shards for 50 for $5. There we go. Iron Fist, 50 for $5, fine. Do what you got to do. I think that's fine. I don't mind the older characters. Here we have 60 shards for $10. Like, this would be a better deal for me if it was $5. Rocket Raccoon, get out of here. 50 character shards for $10. Oof, doesn't feel good, man. $5, Scopely. These old characters, man, if you want people to buy them, I mean, it's hard to even justify a $5 for 50 character shards. I guess they're just trying new stuff, trying to see where people are going to go. For me, you know, a lot of these characters are relatively easy to get through normal organic means. So we're just going to scroll through and see what we got. Boy, Heimdall. No, he's not a good character. He's on the bench for sure. Again, 60 character shards should be, or 50 character shards should be $5 tops. Groot, get out of here. It's interesting. I just, I don't know. I do like all those older character shards. If you can get them for $5 for 50 character shards. Let me know what you think. Also, if you want me to make a more detailed video on Cosmic Crucible, I could. I didn't really feel like making it because I feel like a lot of it's going to change, like all the details and the nuances of it. I guess I could make a dedicated video to it, but I thought it's like, it's going to probably be obsolete information by if and when they do release it. It's a work in progress, but let me know what you think. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.